Hey,
y'all.
Oh, no, go ahead. I ain't want to fuck you up.
Man, it's all good, man. Being in this thing, man, where everybody hates you, man. We take on that burden with pride, man, and a lot of not with pride, but we take it with our chest and our chin up.
Confidence.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, respect. They mistake our confidence with pride.
Yeah, pride and arrogance, but you know, it's obvious you ain't built for it, man.
That's right. Hey, and what it said, going to the definition of millstone is burden.
Heavy burden.
It's a heavy burden for a nigga to be in this camp, or to be in this body, man.
But that's just talk about millstone. When we put the word great on there,
Yeah.
It's a greater heavy burden being in this, man.
Yeah.
Following this doctrine to the best of our abilities, man, is a greater burden, man.
Right.
Absolutely.
And if you offend, if you offend, you know, the apostles, the Most High, that's serious. That's a serious offense.
Yeah.
And he don't play with that. The scripture says if you offend one of his little ones, he gonna handle you. So you got, hey, that's a heavy burden right there.
Right.
The wrong, that's the heavy burden that you don't want.
Hey, and what happened, you know, just to speak on the situation without saying any names, I ain't got a name drop, but
it's obvious.
It's obvious.
It's a flavor of the week.
Another flavor of the week. But anyway, what
you say?
It's almost like, since we all the Lord's children, but we're all brothers, he's basically saying, why my sons, like, going back and forth with each other?
Right.
Or why are you doing this to the right?
But he knows why we going back and forth, because it ain't meant for everybody to get it. You know what I mean? You got right.
It's almost like you and him and me and him, we used to argue with each other. Our father used to be pissed off.
Yeah.
Well, that's a different ballgame, because here we actually together.
It's a difference of having a quarrel, a disagreement, and to just have be going. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a difference between a disagreement and an argument.
An argument.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll pretty much warring against each other.
Yeah.
Right. And see, the scriptures say we pray for our enemies. That means within this body.
Right.
We ain't gonna pray for somebody outside of this body teaching another doctrine. But the point I was making is that, you know, you have multiple times where you fell out the truth for whatever reason it may be. Yeah, a just man falleth 7 times, you know, roughly paraphrasing. But hey, after the first time, you know, and you keep going back to vomit, hey, that's just, you know, it's not a mistake no more, man.
That's insane.
You still, and the thing is, the second or third time, whatever it was that you fell out, it came after going up against the Apostle Tahar.
Yeah, it definitely did. And let me make this point real quick. One of your other problems was you have a problem with the apostles and what would go on there, man. Who ever said the apostles was Yahawashi, man? Nobody here on this earth is perfect, man.
Hey, when you go home, do you pray to Apostle Tahar?
I don't.
I pray to the Lord.
We pray to the Yahawashi
Bahasham Yahawashi.
Right.
Yeah.
But we stay true what the scriptures say about great men.
Right.
And even though all great men aren't wise, but when it comes to this doctrine, the Lord is not going to leave no gray areas, man.
It's basically like we're the students. We have the teachers.
Right.
And we have
Hey, and what they say, all honors to the all the apostles, starting with the elders of Great Millstone on down. Oh, well, when you say that, you talking about the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Ramlab, Apostle Tahar, and Apostle Gabar. And then you got the other elders that's in Connecticut and throughout the other camps across the world. Elder Ariala, okay?
Another one that you talk shit about, Salaki.
Yeah, about Apostle Khan.
Yeah, Apostle Khan, and I believe something about
he said something about Yahshawah.
Oh, all right, Khan, Salaki.
And they fail to forget that there's always a priesthood set up, and it's a priesthood on the left hand side, it's a priesthood on the right hand side.
Right.
When David sinned,
I'm glad you said David. I'm glad you said
the prophet Gad, the Most High the Spirit came on the prophet Gad to give David those revelations to pick.
Who was that war that wanted David's life?
Saul.
So you got the house of Saul versus the house of David all over again, man.
Yeah.
And it's clear to see who the house of Saul is. I said
Yeah.
it before,
Yeah.
and I'll say it again, man. And that's what makes it so spiritual, that you can see these things playing out, man. You can see the house of Saul. You can see who obviously is the house of David, man.
Yeah.
You got precepts? Precept you want to get?
Oh yeah, I mean,
You got
you
some
know.
precepts lined up.
Yeah, calm. You had something? Oh.
No.
1 Samuel 15:23, Buckle Shot.
Get that
Come on.
out.
Because I mean, these things are just not happening now. This happened
It's been
way
going
before
on.
time.
You had
I mean,
rebellion.
not before time, but back then.
Yeah, you had
Said 13,
rebellion.
33.
You had rebellion going on throughout the scriptures,
15 and
man.
23. You can start
You
out
know?
right at 12. You know, take it. Use discernment out.
Come. This is second.
First Samuel.
Oh, sorry. 1 Samuel 15.
Started like 20.
Okay.
Buckle Shot.
1 Samuel 15 and 20. And Saul said unto Samuel,
Here we go.
Yeah.
That guy Saul.
This guy here.
yeah. Reading on, he said, and Saul said unto Samuel, Yea, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord, and have gone the way which the Lord sent me, and have brought Agag, the king of Amalek, and have utterly destroyed the Amalekites. But the people took of the spoil sheep and oxen, the chiefs of the things which should have been utterly destroyed.
So all right, at this time, Saul was in the mind state he was supposed to be in. He was 1 Samuel 15 and 20.
20.
Saul was basically following the Lord the right way at that time. But his people, our people, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they wanted to do their own thing. Again, they ain't want to follow the order. They wanted to do their own thing. They wanted to collect things. What? Continue
Okay.
on, Shah.
To sack. Okay. But the people took of the spoil sheep and oxen, the chiefs of things which should have been utterly destroyed.
Yeah, they took the sheep and ox and all the things that should have been destroyed, man. The same way right now. You know, those done away doctrines like flat Earth, not you can get a shape up and all that, man. You holding on to that stuff, man. That's spoiled, man. That's gone, man.
And one of the keys to that law of not getting a line up. Okay, if the scriptures say there's no new thing under the sun, that means it was done before. And the Lord did that for a reason, to set us apart. You want a reason why the Lord say don't round the corners of your heads? Because when you go into that word corner, it means borders.
Yeah.
You have a border around your whole head, man. Even your beard. So if he say don't do it, don't do it. You want a reason? Oh, give me a reason why. He gave a reason why certain laws not to do and this not to do. He didn't tell you the reason why not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. He just said those are abomination unto you. All right? Later on down the line, we know the reasons why he said don't eat it. Why all people got gout, high blood pressure, diabetes, different allergens. Because Esau put a lot of that shellfish shit into the different foods and everything, and you develop allergies to certain things.
And sometimes he say don't do it because he wants you don't do it.
He say don't do it.
Hold on.
Yep.
I turn the camera around. And this is an abomination. The Lord, hopefully they kept walking and they went inside the market.
They went inside the market.
All
Yeah,
right,
he talking about them abominations.
Yeah, abominations. We got walking abominations.
Yeah.
But sometimes
No, you good.
But sometimes the Lord make commandments and tell you not to do something because he said it, and you supposed to obey what
The
he
same way
said.
with your parents.
That's what I was about to say. This is the whole thing in a nutshell. Who in the hell are you to deserve an explanation for the Lord saying what and what not to do, man? That right there saying you got some pride with you, man.
Yeah.
Who are you that you deserve an explanation for something, man?
This is the reason why I do the work by myself.
Yeah.
Show me an example that in scripture why somebody explaining why he do the work by himself. And anywhere, in other words, the scriptures say he sent him out twos by twos and by threes, roughly paraphrasing.
Right.
If you in that lone wolf spirit, it's obviously that you ain't right, man.
Yeah.
Brothers knew that you wasn't right for a long time, man.
Right.
Okay, and I'm only speaking because when we separated, when I myself and this brother was doing the work before he came back, and I was the last to come back into the body, it's ultimately the Lord had to send me through that learning process to realize that all these guys out here ain't men of the Lord.
Right.
They just throw on garments for whatever reason, whatever feedback they need from the masses or what, man.
Let's just say what it is. I'ma say it.
Say it for what
I'm not. This ain't got nothing to do with shame, y'all. I'm pretty sure you don't know. It don't even matter if you know my name, but I'ma say it what it is. How I was looking from my perspective, from my eye. You want to be a star. You want to be a star.
Yeah.
You sit up there and talk shit about the apostles and how they went off. Man, you sit up there and dressed up as a tranny, man, and you repented. So I mean, I believe you repented. So how is it all for you to sit up there and dress up like a tranny, and it's all for you?
Yeah.
You dress up like a tranny, stop doing the work, jump back, make a rap video.
Yeah, this nigga was it was summertime. This nigga was up in the house doing a video with a fucking winter coat on, man. Bugged out, man.
But people supposed to follow him.
Yeah.
I mean, people is following him, but this the thing in a nutshell. Like, what's that scripture? Slightly paraphrasing, man. Look, wipe the mold out your own eyes, man, before you sit up there trying to basically point fingers at somebody else, man.
He trying to clean the moat out of his brother's eye when he got a beam in his own.
Yeah, Salaki. Yeah, yeah, man.
And then the nigga don't even know what tailburn mean, man.
And
Ain't nobody put no slanderous lies out about those guys, man. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
and this though nothing back to the the nail in the coffin. If a nigga can't get it, we moving on, man.
Moving on.
You don't get it, all right. You don't agree, so be it. Whatever, man. Do what y'all do, man. And in the end, we'll see who was
right.
All about Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. And it ain't even about us being right. It's for the truth's sake.
Yeah, right. As far as with the truth.
As far as with the truth's sake.
Yeah, it ain't about us being right.
Right.
About who got the proper breakdowns, who doing it right. That's what I meant by right.
Right.
Because when we right here doing the work, we just vessels.
Exactly.
That's all it is. It's not nothing personal.
Yeah.
We're just doing the work.
And then Paul. I'm gonna bring that out because I don't want to just keep going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep going on that.
Okay. All right. Want me to start with 20?
Where you at?
In the middle of 20.
I'll go ahead with me. Go ahead. Get out.
And Saul said unto Samuel, Yea, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord and have gone the way which the Lord sent me, and have brought Agag the king of Amalek, and have utterly destroyed the Amalek. But the people took the spoil, sheep and oxen, the chief of things which should I have utterly destroyed.
That's when Saul was following the Lord when he was in his right state of mind. He was abiding by the Lord, doing what the Lord told him to do. But he was the king of Israel at that time, and his people wasn't following him, man. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. They sit up there. They supposed to destroyed everything. They had commands to do everything. But that's the thing. These rebellious children, they don't want to follow them, do the mission to a T. They want to do what they want to do, man. I believe this part of the Bible, but Leviticus 27:11. I don't know about that. That break down.
But in a way, it does say it. But you wishy-washy, man. You scrambled eggs. You just on a seesaw, going from one end to the next, man. You know. Yeah.
Right.
You're supposed to believe in the whole truth.
Yeah.
Just
Hey.
parts of it. That's what the church does.
Come on, Acts 20 and 27. For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It's many things that I don't agree with Great Millstone, but I'm not going to disclose it all. Okay, so what if somebody comes up to you thinking that you follow Great Millstone? Okay, you mean that Paul didn't fail to give you all of the doctrine, man? But you niggas think you slick, man. But the Lord sees what's going on, man.
And this the thing is as well. Like you say you disagree with I'm not gonna say their name, but JT. and you disagree with some of what Great Millstone teach, but you start your video off with talking about a lie that you don't agree with.